Hello and welcome to Handheld Gaming, your source of reviews, hints and tips for all things handheld gaming. Today's video, we will be visiting the Ascent, and we are testing this game on the OneXPlayer 4800U. In this clip, I'll be showing you gameplay at maximum realistic settings and what sort of power draw to expect from the 4800U APU running in turbo mode and with a maximum performance Windows power plan. And we'll look at my preferred settings, and I will share the sort of performance and battery life you can expect at those settings. The game defaults to ultra settings in graphics and 2560 by 1600 in display settings, which will see a power draw of around 25 watts. However, the game will run at around 8 FPS. So first thing we need to do is to tweak the display to 1280 by 720, which will see an increase to around 27 FPS. Which is still a bit low to be usable. So let's drop the graphics setting down from ultra to high, and now that will see an increase to around 45 FPS. Which is still a bit low to be really usable. So reducing all the graphics settings, we'll see an upwards of 60 FPS result. And that's probably the perfect point in which to turn on VSync and lock the FPS to around 60. At this point we're pulling around 19 watts of power, which will result in a roughly 2.5 hours of battery life. For maximum clarity and reasonable power savings, I've personally found that if you set the resolution to 1280 by 720 with VSync enabled and all settings except anti-aliasing and post-processing set to low. For anti-aliasing and post-processing, keep these at high and then use the resolution scale and set that to 70. Graphically, the game still looks good with none of the shimmering expected if you turn AA, etc. down too low. Reducing the resolution scale really improves the frame rate, which doesn't appear to impact too much on clarity, and it's only pulling 12 watts of power from the APU at that point. The main benefit of using these settings is that you can now use the maximum battery Windows power plan, and you can also switch off turbo mode on the OneXPlayer. And at these settings, you should see upwards of 4 hours battery life. Again, if you find this content helpful, please like, share and subscribe. My aim is, as always, to work through my games library and share my findings with the community so you too can extract the most FPS bang for your watt hours. Thank you.